First guy coming up to the stage is somebody I've known several years now. Down there in Baltimore doing his thing. Super funny, super talented. He's in all kinds of, he's in some theater productions. I mean, the guy's the real deal. I love him. He's one of my personal favorites. I know you guys are going to feel the same way. So let's give a round of applause for Mike Smith.
How's everybody doing? Good to see you all. Looking beautiful and good. Ooh, this mic stand is a little high. It's very ambitious for me. I like being up here, but it's weird already. I just hit the stage. This is strange. I feel like I've just been called in by the area manager for like a performance review. It's like, so what do you bring to the table? What are your strengths? Well, I can talk about my ding dong for 15 minutes. Here we go. It's weird to actually be brought up sometimes when I get like a glowing intro, because then I get confused and forget that they're talking about me. I love this town though. I came here, like Jim said, I came here from Baltimore. I really love Baltimore. Anybody here from Baltimore?
Yeah.
Shout out, Pops. I'm gonna need a ride home after this.
He's an Uber driver.
All right, cool to dial you up. I really love being from Baltimore. What I love about being from Baltimore is I love telling people that I'm from Baltimore because I always get the same reaction, and that's disappointment. Best case scenario, fear. But because of that, I get what you call street credibility. Like, I recently went to Paris for a writing workshop. See, I went to Paris for a writing workshop because I was going to write America's next great novel. It turns out, I don't know how commas work. I don't know what they do. So while I'm in Paris, this guy comes up to me from the program. He's like, oh, you're from Baltimore? I was like, yeah, I'm from Baltimore. He goes, I'm from Baltimore too. I was like, awesome. Which part of Baltimore are you from? He goes, Frederick. I was like, that is not how geography works. At all. There's some crazy stuff going on currently in current events. I'd be a fool not to bring it up. Let's unpack it. Right out of the gate, Colin Kaepernick just got an award for, was it Light-Skinned Black Man of the Year? I was talking to my dad about it the other day, and he's old school. He old school as hell. Like, he was like, in my day, the only time a football player took a knee was when he dropped some cocaine down on the 50-yard line. It's like, fair point. I mean, the stuff that happens in Hollywood is crazy, because art has a way of imitating life, and life has a way of imitating art. Let me cut right to it. I take the bus a lot. You know, I ain't doing too good financially. If you've ever been doing bad, you know, that's like the bus. That's how you know you're doing real bad. You were growing up on the bus. You know what I mean? Like, you have to ask a 15-year-old to ring the bell for you because you can't reach it. And so I'm like on the bus. I'm looking down at my phone, as you do. And the dude next to me, I notice that he starts to casually rub himself in his crotch region. You know, like very casually. Then he starts to sensually rub it. And I'm like, this is really creepy. I feel very uncomfortable. I didn't know what to do, so I just went ahead and rubbed myself too. And that was when I discovered there's more than one way to get off a bus. Like I said, I was in Paris for a while to do this writing workshop. I was going to work on this book. I put it on hold. It's going to be a great book, though. It was a story about a cop who fights crime and dispenses justice, and he also delivers pizza. It was called Law and Order Up. I appreciate the laughs I got off of. Shout out to jobs. If you got one, hold on to it in this economy. I was at work the other day, and my boss was like, "Why didn't you tell me the machine wasn't working?" I was like, "'Cause I ain't no fucking snitch." The machine don't tell nobody when I'm not working. I love guys. You guys are the best. Thank you so much. That lady was up here. She was talking to y'all. She was misty-eyed. She was beautiful. She had a beautiful outfit on. She was doing the buttons. There you go, right there, girl. You was looking good. You was looking good up here, girl. You look good. Give yourself a round. Give her a round of applause. Come on, looking all good. Ooh, girl, she was dressed like Prince. I don't like that. Looking good. I thought that was Andre 3000 at first. You look good.
I meant to do that.
You did. You did. Let's go. Yeah, I was at work and stuff. I'm kind of chill. I work in the service industry. You know what I'm saying? I'm a waiter and a bartender and shit. And this woman was like, "Sir, I have a special request. First off, do you have wine?" I was like, "Yeah, we have wine. What brand of wine would you like?" She was like, "Boom, got this one, red." I was like, we got that. We got red. She was like, "Extra special request. Can you serve me my wine in a wine glass?" I was like, "First off, who just let you out of the basement? Where do you be drinking that and shit?" Like, that's like when you fresh out the alley. She kind of requested. It was weird. I was like, "This is a fancy restaurant, miss. We only serve wine from my belly button." All right, just trying it out. Just fun. I changed it though, if that makes you feel any better. Shout out to me. I'm in recovery. Just celebrated, thank you. I just celebrated 1 year free of drugs and alcohol. Like, y'all seem like good people. Like, you can handle your liquor. Like, if you drink too much, you just get a hangover. If I drink too much, I get community service. Like, I showed up to my sister's wedding high on 5 tabs of acid. She was like, "Why'd you high on 5 tabs of acid?" I was like, "'Cause I couldn't afford sin." Like I be in the gym now and shit, you know, I just focus on my energy on the gym. Basically, this is what happened. I just recently saw the movie Creed, and now I'm in a boxing class with a bunch of other brothers who also recently just saw Creed, and a couple ladies who saw $1 Billion Baby, but like not to the end. They don't know what happened at the end. And neither do any of you. That's great. So I lost like 35 pounds. And you know, I thought I was looking good, and my dad was like, "Nah, you don't look that good, man." He was like, "You look like the worst player on a terrible football team." I was like, "So I can play for the Ravens? Is that what you said?" Actually, I do a good bit of hanging out with my parents now because I'm old and they old, so we all old together. So we just hang out, we talk about how old and tired and black we are. And my mother was like, "Well, I don't know why you're so tired. You don't have no kids. Like, I see if you had kids, and you would be tired, but you shouldn't be tired. These are children." Here's the deal. I can't do it with kids. I can't deal with, they came out weird. I can't deal. Hey, every time I hear a baby cry, my first thought, drown it. So my mother was just like, "Well, you just need to hang out with a child and do some imprinting, and that way, you would feel better about it. So she had me hang out with my 8-year-old cousin recently. And my cousin slapped me across the ass. And then she reached into my ear and she goes, "I have farted into my hand." And I've squeezed my farts up your butt. So now every time you fart, my farts will live through you. Did you just hurt me with farts? So she's drowned now, is what I'm trying to say. That's good. My dad's cool though. Like I said, I hang out with my parents. Shout out if you hang out with your parents. My dad is weird. Shout out if you got a weird dad that just says strange things for no reason. Right? Round of applause and a look of confusion for that one. You are easy. I'm that. Oh, no. That's weird shit. Like my dad called me on the phone the other day and was like, you know what? You need to go down to Planned Parenthood. They're giving out free donuts. Look, I make about $7,500 a year. I don't miss no free meals whenever I can. So I went down to Planned Parenthood. They wasn't giving out no goddamn donuts. Unless donuts was slang for Nouveau-Rang in the 90s or some shit, I don't know. I don't know what the hell he was talking about. But they was giving out these things, condoms, maybe you've heard of them. Jim hasn't, he has like a half a dozen kids. Jim has no clue what a condom is, but he did, he would have a completely different life. Only five. It's crazy though. So I went down and stuff because I don't make no money, ladies. I don't make no damn money. So I actually I got a little sick. I did. I saw all that. And I'm going to my office desk and I'm writing each and every one of your asses up.
Sorry, it was so bad. It's mandatory.
It's bad.
It was an epic fail.
It was an epic fail. It wasn't that much of a fail. You laughed your ass off. It's the most amount of laughs I got since I've been up here. It got nothing to do with me. It's kind of like sex. No. We're back. Yeah. This is what they mean by laughter being contagious. Even if it has absolutely nothing to do with your own jokes. Right? Yeah. Okay, we're back. Okay, we're back. Because here's the deal. I got paid before I hit the stage, so I'm cool. That's cool. It's not even good.
It's just
Yeah, two beers and a shot. This is why I had to stop drinking. No. I-69. We're not playing bingo. That's my Tinder profile name. Scott, you owe me a Coke. That was my bingo joke. Did my bingo joke, I did my office joke. Both of those office jokes bombed, by the way. Fuck you. I'm not single. Shout out to me. I'm not single. My girlfriend is Puerto Rican, and she's a feminist. So I'm not allowed to call women bitches. But it's okay, because she calls them bitches enough for the both of us. So we got it. Like, I love her to death. I love her to death. It's real sassy. So we met on Tinder, and she saw my profile. She saw that I wrote that I'm an adventurer and that I'm a foodie. She's like, "Oh, you a foodie? You a foodie? What that mean? You eat ass? Is that what that mean?" You like that? She was like, "Well, do you?" No. Here's the deal with me, ladies and gentlemen. I'm almost 40 years old, all right? I have high cholesterol, all right? I can't just run around eating asses. I watch my diet. I can't even eat after sunset no more because I'm almost 40 years old. But I am a gentleman, so I will sample the booty like free bourbon chicken at the mall. I will do that. Because I love her. But I will never tell her that I love her because she ain't gonna hold that against me. And withhold it. I kind of made the move. So when I made the move, like I said before, I'm in recovery and everything. And I got a lot of help from my family. My family was really cool. Shout out to supportive families and shit. It was weird though for a while. Like I have an aunt right now, currently, who I love her to death. She is what you call a reformed drug addict. She's a reformed drug addict. She used to smoke crack, but now she's a vegan. Way less of a nuisance when she smoked crack. Yeah. Like when she smoked crack, she get a little rocks, run off to an alley, drink red wine, dance the night away. Now that she's a vegan, she's all up in everybody's face. She's like, "Before I quit crack, I was just like you." I was like, "No, dude, no, the fuck you wasn't. Before you quit crack, you was a goddamn crackhead. Take the Hawaiian shirt off. We know you do not work at Trader Joe's." Obviously, Frederick has a Trader Joe's. No. Let's get one. I got my uncle living with me right now. He's laying low. My uncle's laying low. Him and his buddy, they tried to rob this cathedral. They tried to rip the brass plates off the facade of the cathedral because he's dumb. He thought it was gold. He's dumb. It's not his fault. He was like, "Well, the gospel song goes silver and gold. Silver and gold. They don't say shit about brass." So, there you go. So he just got out of jail. And he's staying with me. And you can tell, I can tell, his black ass is fresh out of jail. Because he keeps trying to pay his half of the rent with oodles and noodles. I love him to death though, he's an idiot. He hasn't eaten for a week after a ladybug landed on his lip. He goes, "Everything I eat is gonna taste like a roach." I was like, "Come on, dog. Ladybugs ain't roaches." He goes, "Ladybugs are roaches. They just pretty bitch roaches." That was a one-person applause break. I'm going to take that. I'm going to run with it. If you're on Instagram, you can follow me, MICSMIF. I have photos of soup and jokes and pictures of beautiful husky women. So check that out. My name is Mike Smith. You've been a great audience. Support this cause. Support Eric's Hope. Keep it going for Mike, man. My face hurts.
I love it. I love it. He's always amazing.